Here's the deal. I've got 30 minutes until I've got to go sail. So let's go ahead and talk about elevator pitches. If you aren't familiar with an elevator pitch, essentially it's what you would say if you had 30 seconds to pitch yourself at your dream company. Before we go any further, I want to talk about the #1 mistake people make in their elevator pitch. In their elevator pitch, they're really trying to sell themselves. Keep in mind, that's what the interview is for. Your elevator pitch is simply to make a connection and open up that door. When it comes to elevator pitches, there's 3 things that you want to be doing. First off, you want to establish a connection. Secondly, you want to share your why. And lastly, you want to make an ask. Step 1 is making a connection. When you meet someone for the first time, you want to establish that they're not a complete weirdo, and that's what you want to do as well. When you meet someone for the first time, try and find something that you have in common. Whether it's the school that you go to, the city you live in, your major, these are all really good ways to connect. If you haven't already seen my personal branding video, I would suggest you go ahead and watch that real quick. That's going to give you a baseline for how you should introduce yourself. Use the 2 adjectives you chose in the personal branding exercise to go ahead and introduce yourself. I always like to open with, "Hi, I'm Rikin, I'm an adventurer and I'm an entrepreneur from Austin, Texas." That's a really good way of connecting with someone. It gives someone 3 different opportunities to find something in common. What you really want to do is find some common ground, so that way they have a reason to listen to the rest of what you want to say. Step 2 is to state your mission, and this is your overreaching vision of what you want to be doing. This doesn't have to be a specific job that you're looking for, but rather just saying what industry you want to work on. For example, let's say you want to move into the tech industry in Silicon Valley. You might open with, "Hi, my name is Rikin, I'm an adventurer and entrepreneur from Austin, Texas, and I'm looking to move to the tech industry in San Francisco." That's a really good start to your opening there. All of a sudden, you've completed step 1 and 2, and you've established a baseline of who you are, you found a connection, and you've given them an idea of what you want to talk about. That way, you're not just a stranger. Now they have some background about what this conversation is going to be about. Lastly, you want to close. Always be closing.
A, B, C. A, always, B, C, closing. Always be closing. Always be closing.
Remember, always be closing. Go ahead and make your ask. What are you looking to do? Are you looking for an internship? Are you looking for advice? Are you looking for a mentor? These are all really good things to share. And even if it just means a follow-up conversation, that's a really good starting point. Remember, you want to leave room for dialogue. A lot of elevator pitches have a long list of things to include. At the end of it, it really just boils down to the core 3. Establishing a connection, sharing your mission, and lastly, making an ask. A lot of websites online will have long templates on how to make the perfect elevator pitch, but I think as long as you remember the 3 basic things, establishing a connection, sharing your mission, and making an ask, you're in better hands than most. Remember, unless if you're Steve Jobs, odds are you're not going to get the job while you're in the elevator. You really want to focus on establishing a connection, opening that door so you can come back to it down the road. So there you have it, 3 steps to crafting the perfect elevator speech. If you have any questions, please feel free to comment or message me. If you want more of this information, you can go to rikinshaw.com/internshipbook for a free copy of my ebook. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please go ahead, like, comment, and subscribe. For now, it's time to go sailing.